How long gone?
How long gone?
We're in the same room. We're back in West Hollywood. Chris Black here with DJ Them Jeans. He's got a hazy IPA. He's about to crack. Oh, life is good. It's a Thursday.
Yeah, this one's from San Diego, actually.
Hell yeah, bro. San Luis Obispo.
It has notes of hops.
How can you, I thought hops were what beer is made of. How can you have notes of hops?
It's actually more of a mosaic
Okay, of flavors.
than a profile.
I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, you just got here. You went to my house, got your car, and then drove to the other side of town. I just drove straight here from San Diego, stopping in Glendale first before making my way to West Hollywood. Just an hour out of the way.
It's been a day. I took although I have to say I haven't done this in a while, but I took the 6 a.m. from New York to LA. I was here at 8:45.
Jesus.
It was sick, and I slept on the plane. Like,
how come you've never done that? It doesn't feel right.
I think I haven't done it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But the plane was weird. It was a weird small plane where like Delta One was 2 on each side. And that's it.
Did it have propellers or jets?
No, it wasn't. It was
engines.
It landed in the ocean. Actually, it's crazy. I got out on the Santa Monica Pier and walked to Glendale.
It landed in the Silverlake Reservoir.
That's what Blade would be here. Takes you from Silverlake Reservoir to LAX.
If there was a small airline that would take off and land in Silverlake Reservoir,
you're getting rich.
It just goes from Ojai. Mm-hmm. To Silverlake, J Tree to Silverlake. Catalina is on the rise.
Oh, wow. Catalina feels very like 80s to me. I've never been. Is it cool?
I'm bullish on Catalina.
Is it cool?
I've never been.
Okay. Well, that's even more reason to be bullish.
But I think it's going to be a conquered land in the next 10 years.
Conquered by whom? Silver Lakes?
People with money.
Okay.
Hoteliers. It'll be a destination.
But how is it hard to get there? Do you have to get there by boat?
Yeah. Get there by boat or helicopter. They have speedboats that'll get there in like an hour.
I love it.
Or maybe less. We're like 20 minutes.
We're boat pilled now after Newport.
It's not far. Like you could see Catalina from like in Glendale. I'll be like hiking in my neighborhood and I could see.
Where do you take off from if you're
What do you want, bro? Long Beach? Torrance? Santa Monica?
Bro, don't send me to Torrance.
You want to go out of Malibu? It's going to cost you, but we can do it. We can run it.
We could do anything. Yeah, I got here this morning on the Blue Eye. I saw 3 people I knew on the plane, which at 6 a.m. is not the number one thing you want.
Were any of them good?
Yeah, everybody's cool. I was just like, I wasn't really planning for this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I woke up. There was an hour left.
You're acting like it's brand new for you to be on a early flight.
No, I just haven't been to LA. I haven't been to New York, and I haven't done New York to LA in so long. It's all new again.
Is this the same hotel room that we were in when we like got stoned and watched the MTV Movie Awards or something?
It's different, but similar.
Close.
It's close. It's
Very
the same
close.
group.
Yeah,
that was a great memory. I have other memories from places like that aren't as great.
Yeah. I have a feeling. This is where you go to tie one off. Not tie one on.
Yeah.
Tie one off.
Tie one off. And
around your forearm area.
Talking about the Noah belt on the forearm.
The Noah belt. Oh, no.
But Jason just got back from beautiful Ron Burgundy's San Diego. Isn't that correct?
San Diego. Yeah, you get there fast, you take it slow. San Diego, what a town.
But you like San Diego, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It has quaint, cute little areas. It's sort of the Biarritz of SoCal, if you will.
Yeah, no one's ever said that.
I coined it just hours ago because when we were driving around Biarritz, a sleepy little French surf town in France, right on the border of Spain, but
Bang.
We were driving around and I was like, bro, this looks like SoCal. I didn't call my wife bro, but there's,
Well, you got to change that.
It was just, it looked just like driving around Orange County when I was in high school. And we were driving around San Diego and I was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of like the shitty part of Biarritz because there's some parts where there's like rundown apartment complexes instead of like $3 million houses, you know? And I was like, it has everything but the traffic circles. 10 seconds later, your boy was in a traffic circle. And I was like, what came first? San Diego or France? Who stole who from who?
What is your vibe on traffic circles? Because some people really don't like them. I don't encounter them that much, but I kind of like them.
I think traffic circles are a good metaphor for America in general and other countries as a whole.
All right, Jake Tapper, calm down.
Is this tap coded?
No, I'm joking. You just went news mode.
A nation mourns today as them jeans. Basically, like the same analogy where I know that other things are better in other countries. Like I know that the traffic circle is more efficient than red light, green light.
Yeah.
Is as long as everyone respects that we are intelligent people and we know how to drive and we're not going to drive like a pussy.
Yeah.
But so I'm in Europe and I'm going 190 miles an hour. I'm hitting traffic circles. I'm like, this is efficient as hell. You don't go around slow people. You honk your horn at slow people until they move out of the way for you. It's a perfect system. But then I don't want it. I want America.
Ain't that America?
I would rather, just simply because I'm used to it. It's in my DNA.
For sure.
It's in my GNA. It's from day one.
GNA, I forgot about that one.
Like I know that sometimes it is quite annoying. Like when I'm rushing across town to come here, maybe I went to the right hotel, maybe I went to the wrong hotel. But when you get nothing but red lights,
yeah, of course,
in West Hollywood, traffic-y, it's what, 4 p.m.
You can only look at so many hot guys out the window before you're like, I want to get to my destination.
It's a 10-minute drive. It could turn into 20 minutes if you get the wrong reds, but also wouldn't trade it.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I feel like traffic circles, they do feel European, but they also feel like odd America pre-planned community kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Where it's like a soulless suburb and it just doesn't feel...
Traffic circles feel that way for you?
Yeah, they feel like a weird pre-planned... Because I think my first experience with traffic circles was in like Myrtle Beach, like a beach town in South Carolina where I was like, what the fuck is this? I have to go around? What you mean?
So when you see the traffic circle, it turns you into your mom, which is like, oh, you're leaving? I thought you'd come... I thought you'd park at this red light and stay for us, but you're not even going to stay for supper? You're already gone? Well, all right.
All right, I guess I'll see you next time. No, I just don't... I didn't know... I haven't been to San Diego in a very long time, so I want to... I know that they're known for their fish tacos, their golf courses.
Yeah, I stayed on a golf course.
The weather, obviously the beach, and also a huge military presence.
Yeah, it's also a border town. The federales are ripe.
What's the
ready to pounce?
Gaslight district?
The gas lamp district.
Like your buddy Gaslamp Killer?
He's from there. The name is from the gas lamp district.
Gaslamp Killer's from San Diego?
He is, yeah.
That explains a lot.
It does. But the gas lamp district is just what they call their downtown.
Yeah, no,
it has a little kind of a Nolans feel to it.
I hope there's people that call it the Gaslight District now when they're mad.
How could you not?
When they're mad at
it's not even really a pun or a turn of phrase. It's simply there already.
It's simply there. But what I guess people go there because it's kind of a paradise in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is
it expensive to live there? I'm sure it is.
It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as LA.
Sure.
LA proper.
But then you'd have to live in San Diego.
Then you got to live in San Diego. There's certain parts that are quite idyllic.
Of course.
There's amazing sweet, Alicia Keys.
I've seen Alicia's house. They block the views with a cause statue, but it's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home. Her and Swizz have so many fucking bear bricks.
They live in.
You can't see.
If Dr. Evil's lair had a fucking bear bricks cause sculpture.
Because Eric Chakeen's from around there, and he always invites me to go, and it seems amazing. And everybody, I know a lot of people from San Diego kind of through him, and they're all cool.
I think since Carolyn and I are from Orange County, whenever we go to Orange County, we're like, we miss culture in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in Orange County, people are like, we don't have any culture here, and that's kind of how we like it, but we're scared and we're self-conscious about not being, they're too wound up. And in San Diego, it's like, we don't have any culture, dude. Here, take a hit of this.
Our culture is fucking sick guac. You want to buy
my
it?
culture is, I'm probably going to take a nap, longboard, electric skateboard, down to Ricky's.
What's Ricky's?
Probably get faded. It could be a restaurant, bar, or a house.
Okay, so
we're gonna get faded at Ricky's.
all right, so
it could be Ricky's Fish Tacos.
So Ricky's is a fish taco.
It could be Ricky, my cousin.
Ricky could be a convenience store. Ricky could be my cousin that's got a nice sack on him right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna go smoke something. Okay, that's cool.
It's actually outdoor. We're gonna, and then from there we'll figure it out. And it's like, what do you got to do tomorrow? And it's like, I probably got to open the store tomorrow at like 11.
Yeah. Okay. So this feels right up your street.
Yeah, as long as I'm there for one day.
Yeah, that's about
But
it.
I went for a very Ricky's reason. I went to a high dollar 5-star suburban country club hotel resort, and then I went to a 3 Michelin-star restaurant.
The whole point is this is the only 3-star Michelin restaurant in California or in LA?
There's a couple in California. There's, I think, French Laundry.
Oh, sure.
But
I guess I'm thinking Southern California.
There's one
that weird place in Hollywood, right?
There's a bunch of 1-stars.
No, I'm talking. Isn't there one that's like another restaurant that no one I know has ever eaten at? That's like a crazy. It's on La Brea, I think. It's next to Mario's.
Oh,
it's something. It's like it's one of those things that's like a big expensive Michelin star restaurant, but no one's ever been there.
Oh, sushi?
Al Wilmot will know. No, it's not. It's not sushi. We've talked about it before, but I just can't remember the name.
Okay, it's not Trois Mac.
No.
Okay, I was just trying to think of what it would be.
What is the place you went called?
It's called Addison.
Oh, that sounds like my niece's.
Like Ray. Yeah, or a niece.
Yeah, that sounds like a southern. This is Addison. She's 3.
Yeah. Oddly enough, the food critic for the LA Times last name is Addison.
Let me check
spelled the same way.
Bill was on the podcast.
That is right.
I remember that. Let me check out. All right, so Jason.
So at like any Michelin star restaurant, when you leave or when you show up, there is no menu. The chef has prepared a selection of gifts from the kitchen, as well as the whole team, the whole staff. And then when you leave, they give you the menu of what you ate so you could put it in your scrapbook.
That is stupid.
Why?
Because saving menus is, come on, dude.
Well, maybe not to put it in your scrapbook. That was a joke, but more so just so you're like, oh, that's what that was.
Okay, I'm checking this out.
You want to run through it, big boy?
We can run through it. Let's start, Jason, with the prelude.
Prelude, yes.
We have
Also, when I walked in, the chef, he's listening right now, I'm sure. How could he not? I was just there hours ago. But he picks all the music out, and I think he was playing like a metronomy song. He was rocking some tunes. He said that one time he played a Pantera song in the restaurant, but it was a slow one.
I played. Look, it was slow, but it was still Pantera. Yeah. The essence was there.
It was still brooding.
We'll start with the prelude. Sake cured kanpachi nigiri, Sage Hill Ranch garden greens, Spanish anchovies, potato, wild arugula, Meyer lemon jam, and then of course we have to finish the prelude off with the chicken liver churro with bitter chocolate. What was your favorite from these 4 twisted little bites?
A good question, Chris. This whole episode's going to be about food.
I'm looking at Sage
Hill.
That
was the first one?
That looks pretty good, even though it looks like
on
Caro Karopi.
That right there is the fish.
Okay.
We got a little fresh wasabi on top.
Okay.
We got our leaf, and then what was on the bottom again? The first what?
I don't know. Kanpachi? That's the fish,
No,
right?
that's the fish.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Looks like it doesn't say.
What are the other words?
It doesn't fucking say.
Oh,
I can read. Give me my menu back.
Yeah, it was on a green thing. Delicious. It was really good.
It looks like it's, you know what it looks like? It looks like it's a Lotte collaboration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like a French macaron. Yeah, this looks like a key lime macaron.
That looks good.
Bottom, the kanpachi.
How are the garden greens?
Well, the good part about the preludes, when you prelude, there's no silverware, there's no forks or knives or chopsticks.
Hand only.
To imply that it's
like the coolest guy in my high school with that Honda Prelude. You know what I'm saying? Lowered 2-door. Oh baby, the muffler on it.
I do like a Prelude. That was the second one.
Okay,
those are the garden greens.
That looks delicious.
It's a nice little poof.
It looks
hollowed
like
out. It looks like we have some wet nasturtium leaves.
It looks like a purse.
It looks like a purse. Quite good. And then the eel. I mean, sorry, not the eel. The anchovy on top of the potato roasty.
That looks like a damn crispy rice, but with eel.
Anchovy, not eel. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's nasty then. All right, what about the churro? Chicken liver churros twisted. That looks like smoking a dick right there, bro. Come on now.
It's quite.
Is it good?
I'm just imagining because I know like we went to the restaurant, ate this crazy beautiful meal, crazy wine. Before dessert, you know, we get invited to the kitchen, and I looked every cook and employee in the eye, and I know they're all listening to this right now.
Well, look, I wasn't there, so all I can.
But that's good. The yin and the yang. You know, chefs like to be.
I mean, this shit looks delicious to me. All right, let's get into this selection.
It's very common for Michelin restaurants to have a cigar like thing on the prelude.
Why is that? Just like some '90s like?
I don't know.
It's cool.
It's just a thing I see a lot.
But I have to question when you're smoking on the chicken liver cigar.
Yeah.
When you bite down, does the chicken liver kind of spit out everywhere?
No.
That's nice.
Yeah, the outside.
Do you
got
to suck a little liver out though to make? You know what I'm saying?
Like sucking the bone marrow out of the bone.
Yeah.
No, like I said at the beginning of the preludes, no silverware, so it's a one bite.
So I see.
You put the whole stick in your mouth. My favorite of the four would be the potato roasty with the anchovies.
Yeah, that looks banging.
We have the contrasting dollops of gelées on top, little lemon
zest. Not the gelées. Bro, I got the rose gelées for Alex and they broke, bro. What the fuck?
Yo, show me a bitch who bought the roe jellies that didn't break, and I'll give you $1 million, right?
Gelées, those twins be fleecing me. All right,
we should. You know how they have those stores on Melrose up and down. Oh shit! My phone broke. I fixed my phone. Yeah. We should open up a place somewhere in Soho or Brentwood that fixes roe jelly shoes.
We just fixed the jellies. It's a seasonal pop up for summer, obviously.
I know. Right now, Melanie from Gia had to pull the G-Wagon over because she was like, "Oh, that one hit."
No, I'm gonna talk. All right, so seasonal selections. We're getting into this is a lot of selections. This is a hefty. I mean, I know it's small bites, it's tasting menu, but this is
there's a pacing to it.
Kanpachi sashimi, Cavillon melon, kiwi, pichu berry ponzu. Who the fuck is pichu berry? Sounds like one of your little dogs you put in your purse.
Pichu berry.
What the fuck is? Also, what is Cavillon melon? What is that?
That is a new melon I didn't know about. New melon just dropped.
New melon. I'm on a new melon.
I want a new melon.
I'm on a new melon. That's
not so loud into the mic. My limiter is limiting. Okay, so the lemon is not unlike a cantaloupe. The melon is so basically they take the melon, the fish, there's kiwi, all these things, and they roll it into this little flower-like circle.
Oh, they make it into like a little hippie, like an outdoor brand logo. That's nice.
It's an outdoor brand logo. Yeah, I would say they take the melon and they compress it in its own juices, so it's like concentrated.
That sounds like you after a couple of days of not showering.
Oh, I get pickled. I would say that the kiwi was really dancing on this dish. Rare to see kiwi going in. I think we're in
kiwi on me dancing.
I think we're in a revival of '90s fruit forward vinaigrettes. Last week I made Carolyn a Japanese salad. It was kind of like the tofu salad at Shintaro.
Yeah. It
was like steamed broccoli, avocado, sun gold tomatoes, some Japanese sprouts.
Nourishing, healthy food.
On top, what goes on top? Grapefruit lychee vinaigrette.
Oh, you're bad for that one,
Bro,
TJ.
I pulled out the cherry pitter for those lychee, knocked those things out. It was crazy.
Cherry pitter?
Yeah, you put a cherry inside and you squeeze it. It's like a hole puncher, and it pops the pit out of a cherry or an olive or something.
Damn.
But
that sounds like cheating, but cool.
It is cheating for sure. I mean, but also you're a neat freak. You don't want
I don't want all that juice everywhere. All right, so it
was nice. The sauce that was floating in seemed to be mounted with something to make it a little thicker.
Speaking of melon,
stick to your ribs, kind of.
LA Grocery and Cafe did reach out and invited me to do some live melon tasting. If I'm interested, so I'm gonna try to.
The Wisers have landed.
Yes, I'm gonna try to make it by there and do a fruit tasting because I think all you motherfuckers are full of shit. It's only so good, but we're gonna find out. I'm going to the fucking source. All right. Next up, we have a shellfish chop. This sounds. I don't know if I can say this word. This sounds.
I can't wait to see how you pronounce this word. This
chawanmushi.
You got it.
All right. Shellfish chawanmushi, broccoli, bok choy. Celtis? What the fuck is that? Celery lettuce hybrid?
Yes.
I thought
Chris, you're killing it.
Celtis sounds like a fucking band that's on a metal label.
Yeah, Boston Celtics. Celtics is opening for Barn.
Boston Celtics. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. They call me Rondo, like the Celtics.
I learned that there's this band called Barn.
Good name.
Very thrashy.
I like a band that takes a picture in height order.
True.
That's nice.
True. Yeah.
How was the chawanmushi?
Chawanmushi, it was very good. You may have had it before. It's like a steamed egg custard, very light, very delicate.
That was good.
Of course, Hokkaido sea urchin all on top, 6 chunks. I'm not a big Hokkaido guy.
Unfortunately, bok choy is a little tough for me as far as the consistency goes.
Everything was finely diced up in there. So
I see. It was more of a broth.
The weirdest thing about it, which I really enjoyed, was broccoli. It was kind of like the tips of the broccoli, just the hair.
Oh, nice.
So I'm sure a staging intern chef got these little scissors out, bonsai things.
Trimmed the brock.
So it's weird. Like you're like a chef of a restaurant. And you're like, you know what is gonna go well with the sea urchin that was flown in from Japan? Some broccoli, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just some
regular
broccoli, and it worked.
All right. So next we've got Regis Philbin OVO Reserve Caviar, Koshi Kari rice, smoked sabayon, and just sesame. We're talking seeds. We're talking sticks. We're talking. Oh, that's seeds. A nice looking plate right there. Everything on that motherfucking plate is round. I like that.
Yeah,
looks like a little basketball.
In between those courses, they laid a table down. They heat up an iron, roll the cord up, and then use the residual heat from the iron to iron the tablecloth while you're there. It was a nice move. But yeah, this dish that you just named was probably my dish of the night.
Dish of the night. Okay.
It's a small
You're a little
bowl,
caviar slut, so I'm not surprised.
Small bowl. Looks like a quail's egg.
Uh-huh.
You've seen quail eggs. That's what the shell kind of looks like.
No, it's honestly a beautiful dish.
Very good sushi rice on the bottom, mixed in with some very nice sesame seeds. The zabayon on top, which is kind of like an emulsion of egg and butter. They make it with a smoked butter, so it has a smokiness, and then there's these little crunchy rice balls on top with the caviar. Fuck me up, bro. That was so good.
Next we got fish and chips, burnt onion dip, dill relish. Now this sounds like something I could take down.
So the fish,
but I know it's freaked.
So that's the onion dip. It's like
I like that vessel. It's a beautiful vessel.
It's
How
probably
this
like
one?
It's like a creme fraiche kind of onion. Yeah. It's like a Michelin level French onion dip with potato chips. But the potato chips are a work of art.
Those are impossibly thin. How did they do it? Those aren't kettle cooked. Those are impossibly thin.
They cut it in.
Brock almost see through that shit
in these very abstract kind of oblong shapes.
This is very cool.
So you would pull a chip up, and each chip would be like this unique, crazy work of art. They're like cutting the chips and doing weird shit.
It's very cool.
It's very cool. And then so it's sort of playing off of French onion dip, and then also caviar with potato chips, so then there's a sidecar of caviar, and then you just scoop caviar on top of your chip and all that. You don't
say, oh, what the? All right.
And then on the side, the pickle with relish. It's just a little mini pickle with some relish on top, a little dill.
I ain't fucking with all that.
It's a high acidic palate cleanser. Really blasted me off.
All right. Splendid Alfonsino. That sounds like Splendid Alfonsino.
Splendid Alfonsino. He's a hotel lobby DJ in Miami.
That sounds like somebody that hangs out with Flavor Flav. And then Flavors of Summer, and we got clam butter. I gotta say, clams and butter, two things I don't necessarily think go together, but maybe this infusion lit you up.
You've never had a vongole pasta.
I haven't. No, I don't think I can have that. Right?
I would say no. You can.
Oh, I
mean, that's just like spaghetti with clams and butter and parsley.
I don't fuck with hot seafood and pasta.
That's true.
That's not for me.
Stereotypically, moving forward, butter and seafood dance together.
But I guess I'm saying when I'm imagining clam butter, I understand that. I'm saying when I see clam butter, I'm thinking of like, oh hell yeah, they brought me a nice ciabatta and I'm about to dig in, dip it in some clam butter.
To me, there's that black comedian that would say hamburger as his punchline.
Yes,
and then like the white comedian from Providence, Rhode Island goes, clam butter.
Okay, so what is Splendid?
So what does it say?
Splendid Alfonsino.
Splendid Alfonsino flavors of summer.
Bro, you don't even know what that is, and you ate it.
I know what it is. So it's this piece of I think it's
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's a piece of snapper.
Okay.
I forgot what kind. Big eye, not big eye, big something snapper.
Sockeye.
No. But they take they do this cooking method where they take it, they skewer the piece of fish, and then they pour hot oil on top directly on it, which puffs up the skin and it cooks it like very instantly. But
I don't
very
like
lightly.
my skin to be puffy, so that's crazy.
But it gets crunchy and puffy. It's sitting in this kind of emulsion of clam butter. There's a little piece of fennel. There's some herbs, some nasturtium, some little thingies here and there. Really, really nice dish.
Well, next is finally something I can enjoy. Sourdough bread. But do they freak it?
Bam, look at this bread.
Oh, that's okay. For those listening, that bread's looking nice.
You could just see how crunchy that hoe is.
That bread looks perfectly cooked. How was the Green Garden butter
It was nice.
accompaniment?
So it's you get a piece of a whole sourdough boule yourself, but it's like the size of a
booling?
softball. I was booling. And they do the same. They do the
Don't
thing.
talk about softball. They're not. It's not the Olympics.
It's like cooked to order. So it's not like we have like
Yeah, it's fresh.
I sit down and then they throw it in the oven. You know, they slice it into like 6 pieces, but they don't cut all the way down to the bottom, just like the real sourdough at the restaurants.
Yeah.
So you just pull it off.
Tear a piece.
The bread was fucking crazy, of course, but it was kind of a bit of a cock tease because when you're having really good sourdough, you want to have just really good butter and salt. They didn't have that, but they had other things that worked out well. The green butter with all these herbs and stuff was nice.
Now
Ramps were in play, and then whipped goat.
I love
Goat milk?
Yeah, there's a goat milk. I love a herbaceous butter myself. It's a nice.
This could have been more herbs than butter, though. Just to be frank
see
with
what
you,
you mean.
it was
I see
it
what you
was like a green. It was beyond brat.
money green.
You've heard of Beyond Beef? This is Beyond Brat.
Beyond. Okay, black truffle tart to 10, whipped goat cheese, pine nuts, pistou, which this sounds delicious. What the fuck?
So it's a tart tatin is like a round small tart. It's kind of like a upside
I know what that
down
part is,
apple.
but what's the part that looks like baby vomit?
That could be there's like a little basil, some kind of white basil sauce. So it's like a white creamy sauce.
White basil to the tune of White Iverson.
It's a very thin sliver of this tart. There's really, really perfectly caramelized onions on top, and then
heavy on the
shavings
truffs.
of truffle all on top.
They didn't skimp on the truffs for Big TJ.
On the other side of that, there's some little plops of things, in those tiny bags.
I love
little
plops.
blue top, a little white squirtle. All
right, next
plop.
we got lamb broth, lamb lengua,
which is tongue,
baked tomatoes, Savoy cabbage. Where is that? What is this cabbage from London? What the fuck is that?
Savoy cabbage is a very popular cabbage. This was like a broth, like when you go get birria tacos.
Yeah, of course.
You get the consomme on the side.
I always get the consomme on the side.
Lamb consomme, strong flavor, strong with lamb. This was a wild dish. Carolyn loved it because she's like a tongue lover. But there's literally
chill, bro.
Pieces
chill
of lamb tongue.
She wouldn't like you. She wouldn't like you saying that.
This was kind of like a keto lamb pho. Lamb pho.
That's what that. I'm sure
keto lamb pho.
I'm sure the chef would love to hear that.
He would love that.
Lamb ribeye, tomato tart, summer squash, sorrel, olives.
Yeah, this one was sick.
Because I was wondering where the meat was at because it's pretty light.
Yeah, it is. It's so the lamb was sort of in the style of like getting prime rib, like Lowry's prime rib.
Yeah.
Really good. You can eat this thick fat, super good. And then here it's a little tartlet of some like mini tomatoes, some little cherries, some gold.
Cute.
That's some like squash that's been.
I like that little tricolor joint right there.
Yeah.
Looks like one of those Italian dessert cookies.
Yeah, those are literally perfectly cut rectangles of contrasting yellow and green squash or zucchini.
That is very good looking.
That's a tiny olive with a leaf, and there's some little squirt inside of there. That's a yellow patty pan squash thingy with a fried, crispy squash blossom leaf on there. Little chef pours the lamb jus.
I swear to God, I'm going to start charging you every time you say jus on this podcast. Jus be coming up too much.
G-U. J-U.
It's J-U.
Not J. Not J-E-W.
Chill.
At this point in between these, with the lamb, I had the Spring Mountain Cabernet Sauvignon, 1979.
Thank you. And what is a manganada, lime, chamoy, tagine?
Yeah, that's
this is our final dish, and we'll stop boring you with this.
This is the dessert course palate cleanser. It's like a mango, like sorbet.
Yeah, it looks mango-ish.
It was really good.
How were the desserts? We're not going to go through all the desserts, but
We have our little beetroot tartlet. We have some tres leches
little
tacos.
A nod to San Diego.
A
I
nod
have
to
to say
Santiago.
the Cocoa Crunch Mezcal Passion Fruit Toasted Fluff.
Yeah, that one was not pictured.
Bro, you said toasted fluff.
Like
Is
a,
that like a marshmallow?
Marshmallow, yeah.
Okay.
That one is for like the people like you who are like, I just want chocolate, marshmallow, give me some regular flavors. But the
Thank you,
cool
chef.
part about this restaurant, and we'll move on, was 3 Michelin food, but it's like flavors that you know, food that you want to eat versus like
no, this looks honestly.
Noma, where you're like you're gonna eat a fucking cockroach and a
I
flower.
wanted to talk to you about this actually because I'm going to Noma. During Copenhagen Fashion Week, I've been invited to an Instagram dinner at Noma.
God, I'm so fucking jealous. They got the wrong one again.
I actually think they got the right one.
Yeah, I mean I've been before, so you don't deserve it at all.
I was gonna go.
An Instagram dinner at Noma. Ugh. What does that mean? Who else is gonna be there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Better be you and Zuck.
I don't think Zuck's gonna make it.
And not influencers.
Well, it's definitely gonna be me. Well, it'll probably be some people that appreciate it. It's. I don't know if I was gonna try to go actually.
Ganny, fly me out.
I was gonna try to go anyway because I was like, fuck it, I should go. And Cho was like, I can call somebody, it's fine. And then I was like, I don't really have time. Because it's like a whole, I mean, it's basically a whole afternoon.
Yeah.
But I think this
is half your day.
This might be a truncated, like, I don't know if this is I think this is just like a dinner. I don't know if it's like the full.
It's not going to be your 3 p.m. till 11:30 dinner.
I think it's more
it was
like.
It was the longest meal of my life.
I was talking to somebody about it today who had been, I was talking to Stevie. I had lunch with Stevie at Sunset Tower. And he was like, when I went, I was really glad I went with 3 people because a one-on-one would feel very long. And I remember you saying the same thing, kind of like it'd be fun to come with 4 people or even 6 people, like, because you're there for so long.
Yeah, because when it's one-on-one, I mean, you know, with a friend or a wife or a brother or a family member, it's so crazy because like you feel like
psychedelic.
You feel like you're sitting on a stage with somebody.
Yeah.
Like you're not in the audience, you're on stage and you're looking around and like, are people looking at how I eat the food?
Yeah.
Am I smiling enough?
I'm excited to try it.
That's exciting. I'm happy for you. This is after London?
Before. I go from here to Copenhagen to London to Stockholm.
Good golly. And we go to Idlewild this weekend.
Yeah, that's the highlight of the trip for me.
I had a conversation with Trevor yesterday, DJ Skeet.
Oh, we do we do a little kind of pre-call?
I said, let's talk about what we're going to talk about.
So what are we going to talk about?
We didn't. We were basically just like, you know, what do you got? You got anything cooking? And I was, you know, a little back and forth. But
I think what should happen is we go on stage and he gives us a nice amount of currency live in front. Like I download the app. I sign up for it.
We put your digital wallet up on the projector.
I put my digital wallet on the projector because I think a lot of these nerds that are doing what we're doing are bringing presentations.
Yeah. PowerPoint.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
I'm ready for it.
I know you are.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it. I don't care. I just mean like.
I think I'm kind of looking forward to having an interactive conversation.
I am too, because I'm going to be like, I'm going to ask everybody to pull up their wallet. We're going to see who's got real bread. I mean, fake bread, but real bread. You know what I mean?
Like that thing at Art Basel where you put your ATM card in and there's a leaderboard who
I want to see, hopefully I want to see, because you haven't met David Marks, have you?
I don't think so.
He
lives in Japan?
Yeah, I just met him recently, but he's going to be there.
Yeah. And
then the crypto newsletter is going to be there too. Dirt. Well, because
I mean, we're going to have a lot, you know, Jacques Green, Rudnick, all these people.
I don't think I'm going to have time to build with all these folks.
They're going to come and build with us. We're going to be in the amphitheater.
I see.
And I'm going to be talking to you and Trevor about friend.com, our new AI partner for when lonely people are real lonely.
This friend thing is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
See, and this is a little taste of what you're going to get.
I don't want Big Trev trying to talk me into it. He might be a hater too, though.
There's that. Well, we don't know.
How could we know?
It's such a divisive debate.
I'm very interested to see what kind of freaks. I'm actually very interested in the looks. Like, can you wear tabbies in the woods? We're gonna find out at fucking FW.
There's gonna be Meryl
Man.
tabbies.
Not the
McLaughlin got a hold of him and she tabbied him.
Anything but McLaughlin getting a hold of anything else. Please make it stop.
These are actually like a prototype. These are 3.7.
It's a proto. No, it'll be fun.
It'll be more fun for Carolyn and I than you because you're gonna have to drive and drive home and we're gonna stay the night. But
I think the time of it, because we go on at 5, we'll be done at 6. I can be back in LA by 9.
That's true. But it's a lot of driving for one day, and you don't like driving.
I don't mind driving, honestly, because I don't do it anymore. And I'm going to be alone.
It's you on the
meditative.
open road.
I'll be able to listen to 15 hours of Rogan. You know,
you on the 15, you on the 10 West. Every day is a winding road. And then you're gonna take a Snapchat of the windmills on the side of the freeway.
You already know I'm taking a Snapchat of the windmills. That's I'm gonna stop the car for that.
Snapchat me a windmill if you really This is ripped from the pages of Miranda July's book All Fours.
We're going to Monrovia.
Send me a photo of if you really are in New York.
If you're in Monrovia, send me a photo. Are we okay? So you talked to Trevor on the phone?
Yeah, I said let's schedule a 10-minute call. And we the first 7 of those 10 minutes were us being like, man, life's crazy, huh? We used to do this dumb shit, and now we're cool. We're killing it. That's awesome.
It's crazy that all 3 of us are doing better than Katy Perry right now. I'll say that.
And we could bring that up on stage, too.
I'd rather not.
And then the 3 minutes where I was like, I was thinking about doing this, this, and this. He's like, cool, maybe you can do this, this, and this, too. Been working on this. And I said, cool, bet. See you later.
Okay, so we're going to talk about front-end stack development.
No.
Spotify stock.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
So do you think I'm going to leave with financial advice from some of our crypto family?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
I think this is where different ideas are exchanged. We don't talk about...
But our ideas...
We don't talk about the business.
Our ideas...
We don't talk about the shop.
Our ideas are usually just making fun of other ideas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's just a meta performance.
Yeah, but you don't understand. As our profile grows, as our year-over-year downloads exponentially increase, it's kind of hockey stick exponentiality.
I've heard it's hockey stick right now.
We're suddenly able to move markets.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So I'll do some research before and give my kind of picks on what I think is going to...
The way I could shut Addison down?
Oh.
We could shut small banks down.
I need to... There's breaking news today while we were both on the road, and friend of the show, Fred again, ... released his track listing, and I was checking it out.
So he has a new record dropping.
New album dropping. I was checking it out. Lots of features. He's got Japanese, friend of the show, Japanese House, Fortet and Skrillex, of course.
Okay.
He fucked up once again, gave Anderson .Paak a feature. Got The Gods, Sampha, got Joy Anonymous, I don't know who that is, but there was one that really stuck out to me and feels like I can't imagine this, a Fred Again song featuring the legend Emmylou Harris. And
is this a Nepo Baby pull? What do you think?
I'm pro Nepo Baby, so I don't want to throw Fred under the bus. I think I'm just shocked by it. It's not even like good or bad. It's just like, this is kind of an insane move. And
does this mean that you are looking at Fred in a new light?
I have to give Fred props for this, is what I'm saying. I didn't know Fred had range like that.
Fred got range. Katie got bands, Fred got range.
I'm impressed. I don't know if I'll like the song, but I appreciate the swing nonetheless.
Calling it a swing too. It's probably the drums are going to be so swung.
But I'm very interested to see, because it's like I'm reading it all, because she's also like the 8th tracks I'm reading. I'm like, yeah, of course, yeah. Fortet, Skrillex, Sampha, okay.
Emmylou.
Yeah, Emmylou is
well, for our listeners at home who don't know who that is.
If you don't know who Emmylou Harris is, you can turn this podcast off right now.
Oh, come on. So, she's kind of like a female Willie Nelson-ish.
She's like a country legend. Yeah, I mean, she's just like one of the all-time greats. I mean, she did records with Graham Parsons, for God's sakes. It's a bummer. that I just wonder.
Unfortunately, all of her popular songs on Spotify are Willie Nelson songs. What are we gonna do here?
It's okay.
She's a legend. She's
people know who
bro.
Emmylou Harris is. I don't think we need to explain who Emmylou Harris is.
People do, but not every people.
Not Fred Again fans, which I guess is the point.
That's true. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad that you have an open heart and an open mind for Fred's reach.
Well, after we made fun of Fred's performance at the LA Coliseum and someone that works with him used our vocals without asking to soundtrack their wrap-up video, I like Fred more now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the very video that I was referring to, they just took my talking over it. I mean, I wasn't doing it live; it was all just recalled from memory, but it did sync up quite well.
I have to say, I was very impressed with that, and that was a good.
But also, I think
kudos.
I don't know. I think I sent them a message. What was it? PlayLab or was it a different one?
No, it wasn't PlayLab.
I forgot what it was called.
I don't know who it was.
I think I sent them a message and they left me on red. And it's like, okay, you guys.
Oh, well, okay. They don't have a sense of humor. I thought it was an eye for an eye, tit for tat. All right, we're funny. That's it. Don't worry. I'm not going to ask for guest lists for a Fred Again show. Don't worry. You'll never catch me there.
I was bummed that I got offered to go see Jamie XX this week, all in like 5 nights a row in LA, but don't have the fucking time. Shout out, and maybe next time have them jeans open, and I'll come by. Opening? There's an assortment of LA DJs. I forgot who. Some good, some bad.
I think you got to start. I think you would honestly get those gigs if you DJ just a little bit more.
I think you're right.
Like I really do.
But I don't want to DJ just a little bit more.
You should.
Yeah, maybe.
I just think it's.
I'm gonna have to start throwing my own party as a problem.
I think it's your calling. I think you got to do the gay party first.
Mm-hmm.
Alex's party.
That's the in.
You got to do that first, see how it feels, and then go from there.
Test drive.
Alex, I mean, you can. I'm sure he'll have you anytime.
Alex Chapman, if your gay ass is listening, let's get something on the calendar.
His gay ass is listening, but yeah, I was stunned by Fred Again, but
How about Charli and Billie?
I mean, did you see the video?
I have not seen the video. I listened to the song while speeding through Laurel Canyon.
Kind of perfect.
It was very brat. It's a very brat road to drive in. I was driving at a very brat speed.
The video is very cool. I love that it's like the Dare. I love the Dare. The Dare.
The Dare in the video?
He produced the song.
Got it.
He produced a song with I think the remix is because it's on the like bonus, and I think the remix is produced by him and Phineas. Because Phineas has to get a piece.
Phineas is sort of like an evil person.
Phineas is like, who's the Dare?
I know. I listened to the song.
It's cool.
It's very scissoring coded.
The video is insane.
Yeah,
I recommend watching the video. It's like they're basically just on a giant pile of underwear.
Okay,
and it's fun. It's fun, and there's also a house party.
Is the giant pile of underwear AI generated, or is it?
I believe it is, but I'm not sure.
Damn.
But I think when you got Billie Eilish on the remix, the record label is like, all right, what do you want to do for the video? We'll pay for it.
We'll buy some Temu underwear.
I still prefer the Lorde remix. I just like the song more.
Mm-hmm.
But this is cool. And I think it's also like Billie Eilish having fun.
Yeah.
Which I feel like Billie Eilish is usually very serious, kind of.
I prefer the Lorde as well.
But
it has a little more meat on the bones, a little more heart.
But Billie's lyrics about being a lesbian are cool.
Yeah, about that clam butter.
Charli likes boys, but if you change your mind, call me or something is what she says.
I respect that you like having sex with boys, but
I want you to know.
I want to have sex with you.
If you want to get carnal with me, I'm available.
Get carnal. Okay, yeah, I guess. Well, we have a little bit more. Let's do another
excited.
10 minutes.
I'm very excited because I'm dressed right now because I'm going to see Hunter.
So you're going to go train with Hunter right now. I was just thinking about Hunter yesterday. I was looking at one of his stretches.
And then I got to go do, Leon's doing like a performance tonight, like a private thing to play the new album. And I'm introducing him at The Villager, like a studio and somewhere over here. It looks cool.
The Villager.
So I have to go do that. Yeah. Ryland, and then I'm going to have dinner with Ryland. It's a big.
Where's the dinner?
SVB, baby. Ryland's got the same palate I got. He's like.
No, he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
and he would be offended to hear.
No,
you say
he's
that.
not. He doesn't strike me as super adventurous when it comes to food.
I think he fancies himself a cooker and an eater.
Oh, he's a good cooker. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying I don't think he's like getting experimental.
So what? So he's like, give me mashed potato.
No, I think he likes a classic, well done meal. I don't think he's like, I need sushi rice flambéed with lamb stew. You know, I don't think it needs to be funky. Is what I'm trying to say.
It doesn't need to be funky.
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's a damn freak. I
think you're wrong.
I don't know.
I think he's not. He's somewhere between you and I, but leaning a lot closer to me. Him and I talk about food and cooking. I think his crates are deep.
Oh, I think I'm not saying his crates aren't deep. I'm not questioning the depth of his crates. But yeah, I have to go do that, and then I get to see Hunter again tomorrow. So it's a blessed at the curb. But I got when you come in and out of the schedule, you get the cursed kind of 4:45 slot. You know what I mean? You're not getting the 8 a.m. once you've been out of town for 6 months.
So what is cursed about 4:45?
I mean, that's nothing today because I flew in, so it's like fine because I've had 2 coffees. I went and I had to go.
Yeah, I don't. It's very rare for you to be working out.
I do it when I travel, but I saw Tim at Community Goods right before this, so I'm still hyped up on high quality cold brew.
You get a nice cold brew?
I love Community Goods. I think the crowd has somehow gotten younger since last time I was here.
Or you stay the same age and they keep getting younger?
I was like, okay, the rich middle school is out for the summer and they love matcha.
So it's middle schoolers there now?
No, I mean, not really, but it's young. It's fucking young. I was definitely the oldest person there.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Damn. G-Paw Black.
G-Paw said,
do you have any just regular coffee? What happened to coffee?
I can't just get a drip coffee?
Oh, also, our friend of the show, Sam Jane, he's working with Pure Beauty.
Yeah. It looks good. I saw the Richard Kern stuff.
Sent me a big box full of flour, and I'm nugged up indefinitely. And there's a How Long Gone promo code if you want to buy some pot. Pure Beauty. Get purebeauty.co. Promo code HLG20, and you get a discount.
Oh, so so you got some weed, and we're giving out the code. Interesting.
Sam is a dear friend who's done a lot of work for us.
No, I love Sam, and I love Pure Beauty. Pure Beauty is the coolest. They're also, I guess the whole thing is they're shipping like everywhere, like continental United States. So if you want to order some grass.
Yeah, it came in a vacuum sealed
and
pack.
You live in a flyover state, you can now get it from Pure Beauty, and it's aesthetic AF as well.
It is.
That's a nice bonus.
Stickers are good. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a feeling that you probably are aware of, but not lately, of just having enough of one thing to last you until indefinitely.
Yeah, I don't really have much like that anymore because I buy sparkling water, a lot of it, but I know
it'd be like if you got like 3 shipping containers of Chameleon cold brew concentrate.
Dude, the Chameleon's been tough to get lately.
Dude,
I went to Whole Foods, none. They have the shit. They have like mocha.
You want the green?
I want the green.
Give me the green.
I want the green.
Give it.
And I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Okay. Well, if anyone out there has a plug or an
how is Chameleon one time sent me a package, but it was before this podcast, honestly, I think. So at this
early days.
At this point, Chameleon should have a Chameleon fridge like the Red Bull days.
I saw that would be good. I saw some person, I forgot who it was, but she was making the claim that if you're a real cold brew head, there's no need to like take it and then like pour it into a thing with ice or milk or whatever or water or anything. Just straight out of the bottle.
That's what I do.
I know that's your thing. But she was like, I forgot who it was, but she was just like walking around with like the jug of concentrated cold brew, and maybe there's a straw in it, maybe or not. But she's just like, this is it.
I mean,
this is the vessel.
She's right. No, I wake up, I take my pill. I have to wait 30 minutes to have caffeine. And I just pour the Chameleon straight from the bottle into a glass. No ice, no water, no milk.
Okay. Okay, well, what I'm saying, we miss the glass and straight out of the bottle.
That's a little
bendy straw goes straight into
that's
too far.
No, it's too much. That's worse. That's might as well
You're
be
a civilized nation after all.
That might
right?
as well be a Stanley at a certain point. And we're going to dinner tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
We're hitting Rustic Canyon, right?
I heard the menu's popping right now.
I can't wait. I'm excited but it's in Santa Monica, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
So how are we going to get there? Blade?
Both of us have cars.
Should I get a
but
limo?
That'd be nice. Yeah. I'm going to Santa Monica next week too. Santa Monica Farmers Market.
Why?
I'm shadowing a chef who I'm writing something about for GQ.
Oh, he's still. Oh, that's still okay. I didn't know that was ongoing. I thought you'd already done it.
I went in. I built, but then he does all of his shopping.
He wants you to go to the fucking
I also want to go too. Like I was talking
but
about.
that's
it with
considered
Caroline.
like the best one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For produce buying in California or nay America, it's sort of known as the greatest place in America to go buy produce.
I swear to God, it feels like big.
But you have to go on a Wednesday at like 6 a.m.
It feels like big produce is paying for How Long Gone right now, and they're not.
I know, right? This is very food coded.
If I don't get a message from Wiser Farms asking how much the check should be for,
seriously,
I'm gonna be upset now.
Wiser, yeah. I mean, well, it's what Carolyn and I were talking about. We live in Glendale. It's far away from Santa Monica. To get there that early in the morning, you have to beat the rush hour.
It'll probably
traffic.
be faster in the morning than it would be almost any other time.
If we leave at 5 a.m., yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we wanted an excuse to go.
Here we go. We have it.
So I'm going to go touch the melons.
And you're going to get paid $300 at the end of the day. This is great.
5.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. That's right, baby. I love writing. All right. How Long Gone? HowLongGone.com.
I've never written 1,000 words before. Let's see if I can truncate.
You need to learn.
Truncate.
You need to learn. Giving less is always better than giving more. HowLongGone.com.
Ooh, economy of words. Slow.
HowLongGone.com is the website. We'll see you in Idlewild if you're a person that has a digital wallet. And if not, we'll see you in London, Bush Hall, August 9th.
We're very excited for London. Few tickets left. It's mostly sold out.
Few tickets left. We're gonna announce a guest soon. Working on a few things.
Oh, lovely.
And that's it. I guess we'll see you. Yeah, next time we talk, I'll be in. Well, shit, I don't know what we're gonna do. But whatever. We'll talk to you soon.
We're gonna talk right after, in between me buying drugs and driving to Idlewild is when we'll do a podcast.
There we go.
I won't be on Molly
yet
on the podcast.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Wanna guess the color of your underwear.